So I'm at Himley Park. I couldn't get a cup of tea, the cafe's not open at all, but I did get a waffle ice cream with sprinkles and a flake.
So that will do.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to a sunny Sunday. So lockdown has been eased a little bit, so we can go out solo riding, as long as we don't meet up in groups and as long as we be careful. So I thought I'd just mosh on out today, see what's about. It's a bit late in the day. I think it's about 2:30, something like that. But there you go, we get out when we can. So today I thought I'd just pop on over the hills, make my way towards Bridge North and over by the Food Stop Cafe, and then make my way back, so nothing too dramatic. May stop off at Himley on the way back, take some pickies. So the ride yesterday was over 100 miles in the end, because I got totally lost. I mean, really lost. I couldn't figure out my house from my elbow. I couldn't figure out which way to go, which way to turn. Didn't recognise any of the towns on the map, on the signposts. I was getting really frustrated in the end, so I had to keep stopping to look at my phone, because I haven't got a RAM mount or anything. I need to get one of those, because yesterday's 2-hour drive turned into 5.5 and by the time I got to my end destination, so I got to Stourport alright, and it was beautiful there. Spent a little time there, and I got to Bewdley, but my cameras didn't record for some reason for that journey. But I wanted to get off to Bridge North, and that's where I got totally lost. I think I just took one left turn where I should have gone right, and just ended up miles and miles and miles away. And I've had a look on the map since I've got back home, and the route I took was just diabolical. It's just all over the place, but I still enjoyed it. The roads were still really great, and it gave the bike a really good run out. So I'm feeling it today though. My shoulders and my back and my neck are hurting quite a bit, but I really enjoyed it. My neck and my back will only get stronger, so I need to keep riding. So push through the pain. So I'll just give the bike a little wash, because it looked like a cemetery yesterday. It was just full of dead flies all over it, and my visor and my camera as well. A fly hit the camera lens right in the middle as I was signing off yesterday. So I had to use the front camera for my speech, but leave the back camera showing, which is a little weird. It's a bit windier today though, but it's warmer today. It's about 17 degrees I think. So how have you guys been getting on during this lockdown period? Any of you been furloughed, or worse, company shut down, things like that? It's nasty set of circumstances at the moment. I mean, fortunately for me, I'm a key worker, so I need to work through, but I can do most of that from home, so minimise the risk where possible. But how you guys been getting on? So if you want to chat about it, chat in the comments below. We'll have a good old chin wag and a cup of tea. Oh, my poor old neck, it's just had it. Can't wait for things to get back to normal so I can go and see someone and get it looked at. I can't even remember what I did. I remember being in the car and I turned, I don't know, turned left or right, my neck, and I remember feeling it then, like really bad, like a real bad like crick in my neck, and then it went stiff the next day. This is a long, you know, while back this is, and it hasn't been right since. It's just got worse and worse and worse, and it's got to the point now where it goes down side of my neck to my shoulders. So I think I may have trapped something there, or oh, I don't know. But at the time I thought it would just go away as normal, but it hasn't. It's sort of stuck with me. I got used to the pain after a bit, but now obviously I've got a bike, it's exaggerating it, making it a lot worse. So it's not the bike that did it, it's just the bike that's highlighted the fact that I need to go and get it dealt with. So I'll be doing that when this lockdown's over, if I can get in somewhere. I think my tyres are warm yet. Oh, God, this road's horrible. Well, it's good to be out, really good to be out. As I say, every time I get on this bike I get a little bit more used to it, a little bit more adventurous on it. It's a fantastic bike, absolutely fantastic bike. I've got to get a RAM mount for it to put my phone on, just so I can glance down every now and again, make sure I'm not going south instead of north or whatever. Because yesterday was abysmal, my directions yesterday were abysmal, so I need to sort that one out. I keep looking at these RAM mounts though, and I'm not 100% sure what to buy, because there's like the ball joints and then there's the bit that goes in the stem, and I always get to the point when I'm nearly going to buy one and then think, oh, that don't look right, I need another piece there, but I don't know, I'll figure it out, I'm sure. But there is no way I'm going on another long journey like that without being able to glance down at a sat-nav every now and again. Because by the time I got to Bridgnorth, everyone else had gone home. Let's go! Yeah, I love it up here. You've probably gathered by now, this is my favourite little ride out. But again, I think when I get round Bridgnorth way, I think everyone's going to be on the way back. We will see. I'm still in B mode, by the way, if anyone's interested. I don't feel any need at all to put it in A mode. It's very snatchy in A mode, and there's still plenty of power in B mode. Still fantastic in B mode, so I've got no desire at all to put it in A mode. I presume if I ever do a track day, that will change, stick it in A mode. I think that's what it's for anyway. But for riding around English countryside, B mode is perfect. Still got loads of mid-range and low-down torque, and plenty of power to get you out of trouble if needed. It's absolutely phenomenal the way these bikes are built now, and these engines from when I used to ride. Man, they are It's like chalk and cheese. They're phenomenal engines. Oh no, just sneezing my helmet. There's a first. I tried to stop it and calm it as much as I could, but it came anyway. Funny. Must be a bit of pollen. Oh, there's a fly still stuck up there from yesterday. So I think I've got this route sus now. Over to the cafe. It took me a few goes to get it. But I think once I go left at the roundabout at the bottom here, then I'm going to do it by roundabout. So it's straight on at the next one, left at the next one, and then straight on. That's how I'm trying to remember this route. So it'd be straight on, left, straight on. Let's see if that works. See if we can get that in one hit this time instead of getting lost. There's a lot of bikes coming back. How dare they not wait for me? Right, so this roundabout straight on. Oh, this hill's heavy on your hands, man. It's so steep. Trying to dip into the tank. And then left. And then I believe at the next roundabout it's straight on. That's the one I'm not sure about. Pretty sure I've gone the wrong way. Man, I'm useless at that, ain't I? Have I? I think I should have gone left at that roundabout back there. Oh man, I checked Google Maps. What the hell, man? Oh no, here we are. I did find it. Awesome. Awesome. nice little stop at the Food Stop Cafe. A few bikers here. Social there, go away. All practicing social distancing, which is great. So I'm going to make my way off now. And have a look in the park, see what's going on. Lovely little ride out. Yeehaw! The bike's loving it. Be nice if we could get a cup of tea somewhere. That would be awesome. Stourport yesterday, they had cups of tea on the go, but not in the parks. The parks are all, well, you can walk around them, but that's it. Take that for granted so much. Just pop out somewhere, have a walk around, get a cup of tea. Can't do that at the minute. At least we can still get some fuel. Right, so let's run these batteries down. The battery's probably going to run out in a minute on these cameras. Oh, fire them up again when we get to Himley. Beautiful day, man. Oh, I live for the day. I live for days like this. I think I should have been born abroad somewhere in a hotter clime. It's a beautiful day. 30 miles an hour. Bit easier going up this hill than it is coming down. All the weight comes off your wrists. Well, I have to really get it over, man. This bike handles so well. Loves to get over. The tyres are great. These Michelin Pilot 4s have been great tyres, plenty of grip on them. So I haven't had a problem yet with them. No slippies and slidies, a little bit in the ice, but that's ice, isn't it? Bit of gravel. You can't account for that. What a beautiful day, hey, hey, what a beautiful day. Makes you not want to get off this bike, stay on it forevermore. right. Yeah. Oh baby. Let's get it over in these corners. Come on, Dave. Should be able to do this now. 4th gear on this bike is the most sublime thing about this bike. 4th gear, it's so smooth and it's got all the revs where you need them. Going around these bends and it's just tons of torque and mid-range. It's absolutely beautiful in 4th, this bike is. It's my favourite gear. First is Scary Mary. First wheel. Wow, 1st gear. I don't think I've ever redlined this. Pretty sure I haven't actually. I've probably got it to 12,000. Never gone to 14.5. It gets to like 10, 11, 9, 10, 11, 12 and it just takes off like a rocket. And usually I get to 12,000 and my brain goes nope. It stops me. But I do wonder what this would be like in 4th gear up to the red line from, you know, 40 mile an hour like I'm doing now. I bet it's incredible. But of course you'd be doing stupid speeds. So probably out of the question, pretty much out of the question on the roads. But I would love to try it on a track maybe. Or maybe just on a runway, straight line. Got 4th gear, yeah, perfect. Sixth gear's like meh. Okay, cruise. Still got all the torque and power, but yeah, it's cruising, isn't it? 6th. So I nearly forgot to mention 1 million views on my YouTube channel. 1 million! Wow, I cannot get over that. 1 million views. It's unbelievable. I hope people start finding my motovlog soon. And hopefully the channel will grow even more. Well, I love doing these videos anyway, and going out for rides on the bike and stuff, and doing the music, putting it all together, so I'll carry on regardless. Look at this, man, this takes me back to when I was a kid. This is why I used to ride as a kid. Just getting out, getting out in the sunshine and just letting the bike take you around. There's no better feeling. If you haven't tried this, guys, if you're just watching and you haven't got a bike, never done it, have a go at it, man. It's, the feeling is on, but you feel alive on a bike. Totally alive. You're totally alert. Your brain's at, you know, brain's going a million miles an hour because of all the stuff that could happen to you, but it keeps you so alert and alive. You should try it. That's my advice. It's only scary when you make it scary. You haven't got to do that. You're just pooping about like I am right now. I'm doing 36 mile an hour in a 60. And it's great. Got to watch little junctions like this, especially if you've got a black bike like mine, black clothes. But It's all you, man. You're as safe as you are. Ride within your limits. I only pull the throttle back in a straight line. I don't think I've ever done it on a corner. Need to learn to corner properly first. Come on, wagon, open up at some point. Well, I think my batteries have lasted a while. I turned connectivity off on the two GoPro Hero Blacks that I've got, and the batteries seem to be lasting quite a bit longer. I was getting, I don't know, 35 minutes out of them, 40 minutes before, but they seem to be lasting quite a bit longer now, which is brilliant. Lovely day, lovely day. Can I go no-handed yet? Have I tried that? Ooh, I'm no-handed. Just to rest my right hand for a second. Wow, man, I love this bike. I still got the same feeling, if not more, than I had on the first day I bought it. Just electrifies your feeling of riding. Absolutely wonderful. So lucky to have this. It's took me so many years to be able to afford it, and all the gear and stuff. Finally did it. Especially what's going on in Himley. If there's no drink, then I'm not staying. Oh, it's packed here. Wow. Absolutely packed. My God. Oh, you can get an ice cream. You can't get a cuppa, I don't think, but might be able to get an ice cream. Can you get a cuppa? Let's go and have a look. I just want a cup of tea. It's all I want. It's a shame. Never mind. The bike's 105 degrees. That fan works though. It's already got it down to 102. My clock says 2:36. That's where I went wrong yesterday. I thought I was reading my mileometer and I wasn't. I was reading the clock. What a knob end. Cheers, mate. The thing is, there's no dedicated bike spot here. I don't know where to put the bike, which is a shame. Just wanted somewhere to put it and then maybe somewhere to sit. I'll just stick it in here, I think, where I put it before. Yeah, this will do. There you go, it's out of the way. That's a bit cute for ice creams. That's a shame. So I'm at Himley Park. I couldn't get a cup of tea. The cafe's not open at all. But I did get a waffle ice cream with sprinkles and a flake. So that will do. Yum yum. So 1 million views on YouTube today, which is an extraordinary feat. So I'm celebrating with an ice cream and a little ride out. I had that massive ride out yesterday. I got so lost, it was embarrassing. I was stopping every couple of miles to check my phone, which is a pain. You have to take your gloves off and your helmet, and it was an absolute nightmare. Turns out I was going totally the wrong way. Totally the wrong way. I didn't recognise any of the towns or anything, but without a sat nav on B roads, I found it very difficult indeed. It's like 5.5 hour ride out instead of a couple of hours. But we made it back okay. Made it back no problem. Didn't have any problems riding, except for one. I did do something when I was totally lost. I was on a B road and I was going up a hill. I'm not sure the camera was recording at the time. There was no signs to say that the road was a sharp left-hand bend, and it was really sharp, but you couldn't see it because of all the bushes and the brush and everything. And I was coming up this little hill towards it, 60-mile-an-hour road. I was doing about 45, 50, something like that. And as it branched off to the left, there was also a dirt track straight on, which had all gone white because it had like white grit on it as well. And as you come up the hill, well, as I came up the hill, it looked like the road was just carrying straight, but it wasn't. That was into a field. So there was no way I was going to make the left-hand turn, and I ended up going across and stopping on the gravel. And if a car had been coming down the hill and around the bend the other way, that might have been an awful day for me. That was the only mishap I had, and that's because I didn't read the road properly. But I was lost, and I was, looking around trying to figure out where I was, trying to read signs. But yeah, that made my my little heart patter a little bit. Oh, this is so nice. I haven't had an ice cream for ages, from a proper ice cream van. This is lovely. Right then, let's get back to the bike and get on home. Right, see if we can get this out. Just might get out of breath. Easy peasy. Easy. Well, there you go. Lovely trip around the block, big block, towards Priest North, and a nice sit in the sun with an ice cream. Just what I needed to end the weekend. Ready for the stress of work again tomorrow. Not complaining though. It's great that we can still be at work. With all this going on, some of my friends are not at work, and they're pretty desperate for them at the moment. So I'd rather have the stress than that stress, to be honest, if you know what I mean. Let's go. Okay, well, I hope you like that little ride out. I'm glad you could watch it. The sort will be there with me, and it'll be great when this is all over. If you know, want to meet up somewhere, give us a shout. Maybe meet up at the Food Stop Cafe if you're up this way. But until then, I will see you on the next ride. Alright guys, see you in a bit.